Exactly. Jazz hands.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Raeality Check. I'm Raeanne, this is Taylor, my sidekick, and let's get started.
So first we're going to talk about the preliminary challenge, the Badonkadonk challenge, if you will. What'd they do in the Badonkadonk challenge, right? What'd they do?
They stuffed packing peanuts in their pants. I thought it was kind of a boring challenge, to be honest.
I feel like they chose the right winners, though. Chad, winner number 1.
Willem was winner number 2, and
Fifi O'Hara was winner number 3. Okay, so the main challenge of the episode, the WTF, which we didn't even figure out what that stands for. The F, it could be what the fierce.
What the fierce?
What the tuck? That was an awesome challenge. that was delicious.
We got to watch some drag queens wrestle. Which was the highlight of my entire week. I really liked the puff in the face, big hair going like back and forth. Ricky Ricardo with in drag.
I'm gonna show you some Spanish whack. Even though they lost, I feel like they still did really good.
That was Fifi's team.
That was Fifi's team.
Yeah, the villains made that team totally. So I liked it. And then Latrice, we both know she was gonna do well in this challenge. Let's not kid ourselves.
Okay, so let's talk about the winners, Chad and Madame LaCrush.
I especially loved Madame LaCrush's outfit with her like Jessica Rabbit boobies, and she had like a leash on. It's a rabid, giant-breasted dog. Unlike Willem, who pretty much most of her character was
mud and jockstrap.
Oh yeah.
So then we go into the runway challenge, which I don't know if it was just poor editing or what, but no one really set up the whole theme of the runway. It seemed like it was kind of a girly girl bubblegum theme.
When I was watching it, I was like, what's the theme of the runway? Is it pink?
There were some really good outfits. I was surprised. Let's talk about Sharon Needles on the runway.
Of course, let's talk about Sharon Needles on the runway.
She totally stole the show.
She totally stole the show again.
She still looked very spooky Stepford, but at the same time, like, it was feminine and it was pretty.
It was very girls will be girls. Willem's outfit, apparently you liked it.
I liked the trashiness of it.
She looked like she was on her way to see Tiffany at the mall. I wasn't...
She totally did.
In like the middle of Ohio.
If you were a girly girl, who else would you be going to see at the mall? Come on.
Well, since it's 2012, not Tiffany.
When she's just waiting there, she has like her hand on the back of her hip and her, her shoulders are back,
yeah,
and her head's up.
She's doing pageant. She's just... And that's it.
People like give her criticism and then it's like, okay. Do we want to talk about Sharon Needles being funny? She's hilarious.
This video is like totally turning into like a Sharon Needles fan video. Do you notice that?
So off the catwalk, we had 2 queens that slipped into the bottom 2. Unexpected, I might add. The one outfit that I did not like the most from the runway, like if you want to judge from the runway, Dita Ritz.
That long wig. It looks like she picked it up off of a mannequin at Party City and then put it on her head and was like, yep. So it sounds like, if we're going off of our own opinion, at least I would have chosen Willem for the bottom. And you would have definitely chosen Dita Ritz.
H&M cheapness.
Which I would have agreed with also. But that wasn't actually what happened.
No, LaShawn Beyond and The Princess were in the bottom 2. And like, I don't know, I was dumbfounded. Their lip sync was kind of boring.
That was like the worst lip sync in the history of Drag Race history. There
was no dancing, it was a lot of exaggerated hand gestures.
LaShawn Beyond couldn't get the words right. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that was. There was definitely a common denominator, like they were clearly both there for the same reason, which was like non-drag queeny personalities.
The Princess opens up though. She might be a little reserved right now, but she's in the bottom 2 again and she wins. I think she's gonna bring it.
If that doesn't happen, she's not gonna make her way to the top. So this week you watched Untucked.
I did watch Untucked this week.
So did I. It was so sentimental.
It was very sentimental. I'm gonna start crying. Kind of like I started crying when they played Alaska's video for Sharon Needles.
Oh, you have a heart after all, Tin Man.
I do have a heart. It's black, but it's there.
I really hate to say this. Who knew Jiggly was being such a bitch?
I think that we've unmasked Jiggly Caliente as the bitch.
Even though Jiggly didn't seem to exhibit any kind of redeeming qualities in this episode, they still... it really surprised me the way that they all like gathered around her and were like, okay, you're being a really bad person right now, but we're still gonna support you and like want to be there for you. And that was really surprising to me, actually. It was like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, I think more than anything, that big mama personality from Latrice, it so came out. It opened up this week, and I wanted to just sink my head into her bosom. You know, like, just let it all out. It's going to be okay.
Mom is here.
Mom is here. Have a bottle.
A bottle of Absolute.
Well, thanks for watching us this week on Raeality Check. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday for more race recaps. I'm excited to see what the girls get themselves into.
Or what RuPaul gets them into.
Or what RuPaul gets them into. It's her show, let's not forget.
Damn it.
Still don't know how I feel about that sidekick business.
Still don't know that I care about how you feel about this sidekick business.